Vine is walking with a backpack on her back on the sidewalk of the room, her mind filled with disappointment, wondering if she is fault for being a disappointment to her parents. Vine, another argument today. Do they really not like me? Then why did they bring me into this world? Dad wants to go to abroad to pursue his dream job, and mom wants to be a fashion designer in Japan. They fight daily because one of them stays home while other pursues their dreams. They shouldn't have married and given birth to me. She kicked a stone while mumbling to herself as she was going to high school. Even though she had everything, parents, money, beauty, and intelligence, she wasn't happy because she had never been loved by anyone. Thus, her parents never showed their love to her. Instead, they expressed their frustration. All the guys were having fun, joking with each other, some singing sarcastically at one another, enjoying themselves. But in the group, a girl was just looking at them with a bored expression. Her eyes conveyed her disinterest in the conversation. Yes, it was Wine. She sighed in boredom and was about to leave when a car pulled up a few steps away from them, causing Wine's bold expression to disappear and her eyes to widen. The car is of course a race car and is quite expensive. As the car door opened, everyone looked curiosity as it. Vine tilted her head, furrowed her eyebrows, noticing a handsome guy getting out of the car. He slightly scratched his neck, and all the girls were stunned by his presence, as if they were falling for him. It doesn't matter how many girls are drooling over him. He is just a cold and cunning person. He coolly shuts the car door and threw the car key to one of his friends to park the car before making his way inside the building. Vine continues to watch him as he disappears from there. Actually, Vine has feelings for him, but she lacks up the confidence to face him because he is always cold and ignores all the students. He doesn't even reply to others, so Vine is just a silent observer, not taking steps to get closer to him. In class, Vine is in the first row while Jungkook is sitting in the last row. All the students have their eyes fixed on the professor as usual. Professor, did all the students complete the assignment? No response from the students. The professor became concerned about their lack of response. Well, then it would be easy for you to submit your final in pairs, so I'll pair you up. He began selecting pairs. When the professor chose Vine and Jungkook as a pair, she couldn't believe it and asked him to confirm. Professor, yes, you and Jungkook. She nodded with a smile, a slightly tinge of happiness washing over her. Now she had an excuse to talk Jungkook. As she glanced over her shoulder, she noticed Jungkook was already looking at her with an unnamed expression. She froze and forgetting turned her head back. This is the first time she had ever caught Jungkook looking at her. Vine, I said don't come near me. He didn't let her finish her sentence. He pulled her closer, attempting to touch her inappropriately. She struggled to push him back, but her effort had little impact. Okay, baby girl, calm down. You will enjoy it. Her face tightly and attempted to kiss her as she continuously struggled to escape, but he released her from his grip when Jungkook kicked him the side of the head with his shoe, causing Ken to fall and blur his vision. He rubbed his eyes and looked at Jungkook, who was clutching his jaw and ready to fight. Vine hurriedly approached Jungkook, her heart racing with a mix of fear and relief. As she stood beside him, she found safety in the shelter of his presence, feeling protected from the beast Ken. Ken catch something bad, but Jungkook swiftly punched his jaw, causing Vine to freeze and not moving an inch. Groaning in pain while holding his jaw, looking at Jungkook, who was adjusting his wristwatch with an angry expression. Ken somehow managed to get up on his knees and glancing at Jungkook and Vine beside him. Ken, are you trying to show off your heroism in front of her? What will you do if I rape her when you aren't around? Before he could finish his sentence, Jungkook shoot Ken. Vine looked on in shock, first at lifeless body and then back Jungkook in disbelief. She was still in shock, unable to believe that Jungkook had killed Ken so easily in front of her. She had never imagined this side of Jungkook before. Slowly, she began to realize that he might not only a hunter, but also a member of the mafia. He hung up the car and came towards her, sitting opposite her with his legs spread and comfortably. Jungkook, still in shock. She didn't reply or nod, fear controlling her as she looked at him silently. Jungkook, come on, speak of wine, he said in a simple way and making her to speak. Wine, you kill him, you committed a crime. Jungkook, because he deserved it very well. Wine, you shouldn't have killed him. Jungkook, when I saw him forcing one of the high school of girls, I stopped him and warned him, but then I caught him doing the same thing again. Does he think he can have any girl he wants? In my point of view, it's not a crime to kill a beast like him. Maybe the second time I would have just warned him, but when he said he would rape my girl, I couldn't control myself. How can I give a third chance to a guy like him? He cut off his sentence when she asked him with an unbelieving expression, when, am I your girl? She is a mix of surprise and trying to understand what he said. Jungkook sighed and rolled his eyes, realizing he had already revealed his feelings. Jungkook, I love you, but I never wanted to confess it because I thought you would reject me if you knew I'm in the mafia. But this matter has come to this moment, so I am confessing it to you now. Please think about it. She was too stunned to speak. I never thought I would fall in love like others, but I fell for you slowly. Just by liking your character, I love everything you do. There is nothing that I hate about you. Don't ask me why. But I promise you, if you accept my love, I'm sure I can make you the happiest person in the world. Just take your time and tell me. I won't force you to love me anyway. I respect your will, Ryan. Saying that, he got up and walked away, leaving her in a chaotic situation that he had created. Jungkook's gang disappeared the Ken's spot, not leaving a single suspect for anyone. After that, Wan and Jungkook didn't exchange more than glances. Jungkook was waiting for her, not wanting to bother her, disturb her, trying his best to understand her intentions. She also understood his approach, but she couldn't make a decision. It wasn't a small matter, even as days passed. She remained quiet about this matter. One fine morning, Wine was sitting on the sofa playing with her fingers and murmuring something. It looked like she was preparing for something. Purpose as a rehearsal. Wine, just go and say I love you too, Jungkook. That's it, it's just a simple sentence, not that hard to say to him. Yeah, today I'm going to confess my love to him successfully. Yes, I can do it. She got up, heading to meet him, but she stopped when the entrance door opened and her parents were coming inside, appearing to have argued once again. Wine, Mom, Wine, we are going to send you to your dance home. Wine, why? Wine, Dad, because we have decided to get you divorced. I have decided to go to Apple, and your mom is also going to what she wants. We don't want to live together anymore. Wine's eyes welled with tears upon hearing this. She realized that her parents never loved each other, and it seemed they didn't want her neither. Tears flowed from her eyes. Wine, I know you both don't love me, but at this moment I have realized that you both don't want me either. When she said this, her parents looked at her with a blank expression, as if she was saying something incomprehensible. I really don't understand why even you both didn't want a child and didn't want to be together after marriage. Then why did you both get married? For what? Now simply how did you both decide to leave your daughter? It would have been good if you both understood each other before marriage and shared your future plans and your lives. If two people want to get married, they should respect and love each other well. Before bringing a baby into the world, think twice too. But I can't even say anything anymore. Even if you both can't love me or want me, I can't stop my love. Okay, I'll go to my parents' home. You both do what you want. Saying that, she wiped her tears and ran from there. She was sitting on the rooftop with a pale face. Just by looking into her eyes, One could easily tell that she might have been crying non-stop. Jungkook hadn't seen Wine today, at least not since class. He started searching for her, and finally he found her on the rooftop alone. Upon seeing her, he was about to leave, avoiding disturbing her, but he couldn't, as his heart sensed that something was wrong. He walked towards her and sat beside her and called her name softly. This made her turn her head and looked at him. He was frozen when he saw her pale face. Jungkook, what happened, boy? He was about to grab her hand but didn't. As she grabbed his hand, placing it in her lap while looking back at him, she began to pour out the painful details about her parents and many other things, which made Jungkook feel sad for her and that difficult life she was leading. Why, do you really and truly love me? Jungkook, are you doubting my love? If yes, then don't be. My love is not temporary. It lasts until my last day. We definitely will be happy together, Wine. After graduation, I will pass my profession. You can either stay at home or work whatever you want, even if it means settling somewhere else, not here. If you choose to do so, I will come with you to ensure you aren't alone. And one more thing, we can communicate, get to know each other deeply. Even if we face challenges, I will strengthen our bond with even more love, not to break it.